When I am dead, wrap the mantle of the red, the black and the green around me, for in the new life I shall rise up with God's grace and blessing to lead the millions up the heights and the triumph that you well know. Look for me in a world when there is storm. Look for me all around you, for with God's grace I shall come back with countless millions of black men and women who have died in America, those who have died in the West Indies, and those who have died in Africa, to aid you in the fight for liberty, freedom, and life.
Give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good.
Thanks for the life giver and the keeper of life, Kanamawe Haile Selassie. It is wonderful to be in your presence again, Honorable Priest Isaac, with you on a very wonderful day for sure. And of course, as you could see, we are directly highlighting the situation that is taking place right now as I'm speaking to you. As I'm speaking to you live right now, the effects of the great Hurricane Irma is being felt in Antigua, in Anu, in the Leeward Islands, the northeastern Caribbean, and we definitely do give thanks and celebrate the presence of our ancestors. Now, of course, I know because of the warped education and training and upbringing. Training is the key term that we have been given. Many things that we are supposed to understand and comprehend go totally over our head. And in the scriptures, in the book of Exodus, in the book of Exodus 20, within the golden sabbatical lessons, it clearly shows you that when the Almighty came down on the mountain, as it is written, in the thunder and the lightning and the thick clouds and the heavy smoke, it says that the children of Israel were so afraid, and they told Moses, hey Moses, you go and talk to the Lord, and you go and speak to him, and when he gives you the instructions, you come back and tell us, but don't let him speak to us, no way, or else we will die. That's what it says. And Moses told them, no, you don't have to worry. The Lord has come to prove you. That's what he said. But they know that no. They when he comes to prove us, we'll be proven guilty. No, Moses, you go and speak to the Lord. And listen, it says that Moses went into the thick darkness where the Almighty was, commune with the Almighty. And we know the rest of the story. The people couldn't wait to see Moses again. They were when I said they couldn't wait, they could not wait, because Moses was taking too long, so they prepared for themselves idols to worship and went back to their old merry and gay ways. But they were afraid of the Almighty. They were afraid of the Lord. The face of the Lord was just too awful. Too much lightning and too much thunder. This is devastating. And fear took hold of the people. Now, of course, as I said, at this very, very moment that I'm speaking to you, the effects are already upon us here in the Caribbean, at least in Antigua, and a very sacred and special place. And of course, you know, outside of what you may hear me speak within the words I just spoke. Obviously, it is something that, you know, any individual would have to take very seriously and put themselves in order and obviously prepare themselves. And those who are even listening further afield, brothers and sisters, for sure going up there in the US VI and the British VI and even in the Bahamas and going further afield. You know, obviously you'd have to make sure, you know, some of you, I'm sure, have witnessed storms and hurricanes before. And I for sure have had my long list of them, from the Hugos to the Lewis to the Lennys to the Thomas, and go on and on. So I definitely, you know exactly and what they are capable of doing firsthand. You know, but I've grown to realize, though, whether a person agrees or not, that our ancestral spirits visit us in these ways and forms. Now, many would speak about harp and the manipulation of the climate and the weather. Of course, I'm sure many of you have heard radio programs and different lectures that I've done on that. So there's a reality, but not every earthquake is hard. No. Not every time the volcano licks out and a city is destroyed is hard. Not every time, I should say, a hurricane or a hurricane is formed. That doesn't mean that it's harp. Now, the harps, which are the nabbing drums, the angels play on the harps. You see the harps now, the drums, you believe it or not. As I said in a previous program that we did, the hurricane, tropical storm, the depression as they call it, I'm telling you, will leave the west coast of the motherland. And you better believe it, that there's a lot of energy on the west coast. I don't mean the heat, I mean the drums. There's a lot of rituals taking place on the west coast. The memory of our Holocaust is still on the west coast. There's several doors of no return on the west coast. Some of these dungeons, when you go into them on the west coast, you feel the energy and the spirit of those who were shackled in the dungeons before going on the ships on the west coast. Blood still on the walls, stain in the floor. You smell it in the dungeons on the west coast. So when Marcus Messiah Garvey now, whose season we are still in, and for those who are following our programs, it's obvious that this is like part 4 or something of a series of programs. Very important, because Emmett Till now fits into this whole narrative. The programs within on Garvey and Harvey, everything is linking here tonight. And even when we touched upon Idi Amin and the mystic and the connection with the planet Mars, and the connection with the 16th of August and the 17th of August, the birthday of Harvey, by the way, and Garvey. And again, you know, as I would always prescribe to you, return to the videos we did a few days ago. And for those who have not seen those, Hurricane Garvey, Hurricane Harvey, and the truth about Idi Amin and Emmett Till, if you have not watched those, I would advise you to look at them, because the information even within them is very key to even what we are saying now and what we will be saying in the next few minutes. Obviously, I would skim over them, but the depths of them are in those videos that were really done before. So yes, I mean, so the reality of it, 130 miles per hour winds and gusts going up to 150, you know, so talking about some heavy flooding and winds and some lightning and some thunder. So what I'm saying now, Messiah Garvey clearly said to look for him in the whirlwind and in the storm. We've gone through this. Huracan, the Olmec. He clearly explained to you that he shall return, and this is the key point here, man. He shall return with countless of Africans. He ain't coming by himself. He's returning with countless of Africans that have died in the Caribbean and died in Africa and died in America to aid you. You're getting aid, man. To aid you. What happened? We don't believe in God anymore? I mean, come on. It is not that I mean, as I said, the storm is passing through. I'm not going to pretend I'm this great seer and I'm going to tell you the outcome. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of it. At the end of it, I will report to you again, but I for sure know the Almighty is with I. He shall aid you. He's returning in the storm to aid you. Huh? Blew down my house. Well, look, I can't really explain all of that to you. As I said, I've been through several storms, and I can give you the list of what I went through too. But hey, all praises, all praises. I'm here speaking to you. So certain times you see certain things happen in the earth. I'm telling you about Emmett Till. No one in the earth can tell me that when these tornadoes bust down in Mississippi and rip up money in these same places, it is not the hand of the living intelligent essence that created all things. People refer to it as God. So I'm saying that Messiah Garvey said to look for him in the whirlwind, and he's coming with Shaka Zulu, and he's coming with Hannibal Baka, and he's coming with all the great ones, Akhenaten and the Amenhoteps, and he's coming with all the mighty holy priests and monks on the battlefield in the Battle of Adawa. Imagine that whole army coming there at you. Messiah Garvey. So when we unravel the mystics within the heavens, I mean, wisdom is found in the simplest of places. As I said, I mean, H-I-J-K, the alphabet, G-H, from G to H, Garvey Harvey. Born on Garvey's birthday. How clear. I mean, this hurricane, this hurricane Garvey has broken all records. What you want to tell me? Just after the eclipse, we want to deny the presence, man. So I'm just showing you now. I am Ra. You know, I am Ra because Irma, I am Ra, you know. And you could even see the term Marcus, because between Irma and Harvey, you know, because Marcus now, you know, the M-A-R, all of that, you see the letters. And in fact, when we say Marcus I, in fact, and every Bobo Shanti can relate to this, when we say Marcus I, if you take out the cuss, and that's a serious thing to take out the cuss. You know what I mean? When your God cuss is a serious thing now. So we take out the cuss and all the letters are there. Irma. I am. All the letters are there. I am. The R. I am. All the letters are there. Because I'm saying the mighty prophet, man, he told you, say that he coming back with countless of Africans, army, man. He coming with an army. All the letters are there. Irma, all the letters are there. The army. And that R seems to be a very mystic, because I am the R. That R, very mystic, because you take out the R and you have Amy. And the mighty prophet had 2 wives, and both of them named Amy. Man and woman kingdom business in it. Amy, Mars. Mars, M-A-R, Mars. So listen, this ain't no joke. You could giggle and laugh all you want. Yeah, I'm laughing myself. Because I know this is just, to be honest, yeah, you may say, man, what kind of childish thing? You're correct, because that's kindergarten business. I mean, we've gone through so many videos. I mean, has anyone ever really taken the time? Now feel now, have you ever really taken the time? I'm not disrespecting nobody, because I am a child in this. I'm telling you, I ain't afraid to say. And I suck from many different cows. What kind of statement is that? But I'm serious, man. I'm serious. You just take the time to listen to every presentation that we have presented. And you see why I say what we just exposed there is kindergarten. I'm just trying to show you that all of this masonry business and brothers joining the lodge. What lodge you're talking about? This is the science they're seeking to unlock the heavens. That's why I said from June to November is Jason, and it's almost November. Jason, mother and son, my son, Mason. This is if you just watch the video that we did on the hidden messages, sometimes I never remember the name of these videos. The hidden messages in cartoons and something about the Bible. And Red Riding Hood and what do you call it there? What we talk about in that? Because I mean, much more we could go into it, but Red Riding Hood and Snow White and all of that. You just take a proper listen to that. You may have watched it before, but sit by yourself and really concentrate and try to comprehend the levels of what's really taking place around us. There's science, there's esoteric, hidden science in everything. I am telling you. Yeah. So this is why it's the mystic vibration, and it has been so for 20 years. Now I'm saying, I live in a place known as Anu. Ancient and modern Anu is here. The top of Atlantis. And I'm saying right where I'm sitting now, I could see where the megaliths are. The so-called the so-called Stonehenge of the Caribbean, Mount Anu, Green Castle Hill, where we have countless of megaliths. This is a port, countless of megaliths. So I am Rise just making a stop in the region. The I Am says that he has greater works to do. The army has a serious battle on their hands, and give thanks that Amy still with the mighty prophet of old. This is a serious judgment coming down. Can you take the name Irma and unravel it and get anything else? That's a nice one. So leave a comment on the video if you figure any more words. But I'm saying, hey, listen, it's not a joke, Of course not. It's not a joke. But I'm saying at the same time, God has come to prove you. No no, Moses, you go and talk to him. We'll stay down here. You go talk to him. I'm telling you. And Moses went into thickness of the darkness and spoke to the Almighty, and him and Joshua, and came back out. So give thanks for your presence. Radio Anu, RADIOANU. Definitely tune into Radio Anu, and of course, you know, after Irma has passed over, I am right, you know, after she has Mars passed over, we will definitely be joining you again, giving you can say, an update on what has taken place. Okay, that is it. Give thanks. Well, you know, if you know your Bible and you do not know your history, the knowledge of your Bible will become a mystery. And it takes them to realize the real lies that are amongst us. I have another one, you know, another phrase. I just can't remember what it is at the moment. But until we link again, give thanks for, you know, your presence, and give thanks to the love and all those who, you know, full joy the gathering. It's just a joy, believe me, it's just a joy, you know. And you know, and those of you who are really good-natured in heart, no disrespect to the other type, I really hope that one day we will meet each other, you know. All of that is a part of the joy and salvation, you know. But of course, you know, one day, you know, the Priest Isaac Mystic Vibration train might be coming through your arena and coming through your city and coming through your town. Lectures and seminars, so, you know, just keep looking out. Give thanks, Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari.